G'day, welcome to Giltrap Porsche and welcome to New Zealand 911. This is the 8th edition of this iconic sports car, the 992. That's the official model code for this car. Now, the world first got to see this machine late last year. This is the first one to arrive in New Zealand and I can't wait to show you around it. And yes, it's a 911. You look at it, you can see it, that familiar silhouette. But I suppose the best way to describe it is we talk about the engine, still a flat 6, but now the twin turbo 3-litre produces 450 horsepower and it sends that power through not a 7-speed but an 8-speed PDK gearbox. The result, how's this for fast? 3.5 seconds to 100 k's an hour. That's for the two-wheel drive. This one here, go for the C4, the four-wheel drive Carrera, 3.4 seconds to 100. That is just incredible. Other things that have increased, as well as the performance, is the width of the car, about that much wider front and rear. In fact, come around the rear arches, because this is the piece that really grabbed my attention when I first saw the car, because normally this is reserved for the four-wheel drive, this wider rear, but every Carrera now gets this wide body rear. It is just awesome. You'll also notice too, while I'm at it, the wheels, 20-inch front, 21-inch back. That's the same as you got on the GT3 RS. How cool is that? So many little touches. I want to talk about this bonnet. And if you look at it carefully, and if you're really into Porsches, you'll see that the shape and the way this bonnet's molded is reminiscent of a 1980s 911. I just dig that so much. In fact, speaking of old school, come round the back. By the way, active aerodynamics front and rear. This spoiler is bigger and it adjusts for fast and super fast. You've got beautiful high stop brake light up here and the badging on the back straight out of the 1970s, the 911 Carrera S badge. I love that. And speaking of classic, let's get in. Now check out these, speaking of aerodynamics, these door handles, they're flush. Beautiful. And you look in there, you see the rev counter. It could be straight out of a 73 Carrera RS. That is just gorgeous. But look again more closely and you'll see that it's actually a digital dash all around it. And that's what the 911's all about. All these tilts to the past, like this lip across the bottom of the dash, but at the same time, everything is so future focused. There's no big gear stick. It's now just a wee gear selector. You've got the paddles, of course. I can get excited about the lights, but the best bit happens in the dark under here. There's acoustic sensors, microphones if you like, and they listen to the sound of the wheel going across the road. They can tell if the car is driving through water. If it's wet enough, they will advise you to flip to wet mode to make the car safer and perform better. I can't believe I'm saying this. This car can actually tell by listening if it's on a wet road. This is stunning. I cannot wait to drive this car. I'm sure you're the same. Information you need to know. Starting price $248,100, $277. This one is Spec 2. It's got Sport Chrono, all the goodies. I get the feeling you're going to get to drive this before I do. I cannot wait. A timeless machine.